Welcome to my channel. Have you ever had a dream so real that you woke up like, wait, was that real life, or did I just invent an alternate reality in my sleep? Well, congrats, your brain just gaslit you. But don't worry, it happens to everyone. So how does our brain actually tell the difference between dreams and reality? And why do some dreams feel real, while others make absolutely zero sense? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just learn how to your dreams like a pro. First off, when you're awake, your brain is like a highly efficient computer, constantly checking your surroundings, using logic, and making sure everything adds up. But the moment you go to sleep, that same brain turns into a chaotic, low-budget movie director that completely ignores logic. That's because your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for rational thinking, basically goes during REM sleep, the stage where most dreams happen. That's why in a dream, you can be late for school, realize you're also a secret agent, and then, now you're riding a flying skateboard with a talking cat, and none of that feels weird, until you wake up. Ever notice how your dreams often feature people you know, places you've been, or random snippets from your day? That's because dreams are just your brain memories, emotions, and subconscious thoughts into a weird highlight reel. Studies show that about 60 to 70% of dreams contain fragments from real life. But the weird part? Your brain doesn't always get the details right. It can mix up faces, place you in locations you've never actually been to, or make up completely new scenarios that familiar but aren't. Basically, your brain is just throwing random files together like a glitchy AI. Have you ever had a dream where you could texture things or even food? That's because some parts of your brain responsible for sensory perception stay active even while you sleep. But again, since the logical part of your brain is asleep, it can't double-check if what you're experiencing makes sense. Fun fact: people who spend more time in virtual reality tend to have more vivid and realistic dreams. Their brains get used to the idea of artificial environments, making it harder to separate what's real from what's not. So if you game a lot, don't be surprised if you start having dreams where you literally respawn after falling off a cliff. Now, here's where it gets really cool. Your brain actually does have a built-in way to check if something is real. It's called reality testing. Throughout the day, your brain constantly scans your environment for inconsistencies. But in dreams, that system is asleep, unless you train it. Lucid dreamers use reality checks, like looking at their hands, checking a clock, or trying to push their finger through their palm, to force their brain to question whether they're dreaming. Once they realize they are dreaming, they can start controlling what happens. Yes, that means flying, teleporting, or even summoning a celebrity to chill with. Okay, this one's a little freaky. There are tons of stories about people dreaming something that happens, and while science hasn't confirmed if dreams can predict the future, they're a psychological explanation. Your subconscious mind is constantly picking up details you don't consciously notice. So, sometimes your brain might put those clues together in a dream, like realizing someone is acting shady before you even consciously suspect them. And boom! The next day, that person does what you dreamed about. The simple answer? Consistency. When you wake up, the world is the same as you left it. Objects don't suddenly morph, the laws of physics stay intact, and people don't randomly change faces. Your brain also relies on your memory. Dreams fade fast, but reality sticks. That's why after a few minutes, a dream that felt so real becomes hard to remember. It's your brain's way of saying, that was just a simulation, move along. Technically no, but sleep paralysis comes close. Ever wake up and feel like you can't move? That's because your body is still in dream mode even though your brain is awake. It can be scary, but it's totally harmless. Unless you dream of something creepy sitting in the corner, in which case, good luck. So next time you wake up from a wild dream, just remember, your brain was busy making things up. But don't worry, it usually knows the difference between reality and fantasy, most of the time.